Hi guys, so today I wanted to do a video showing you my photo shoot essentials. These are all or most of the things that I take to pretty much every photo shoot now. I've been modelling for a couple of years now, so I've kind of got down what I need to bring and what I don't need to bring for shoots. So I'm going to go ahead and show you all of the things that I bring. A lot of these are kind of what ifs and worst case scenario type things that I just bring to be prepared because I'd rather have them and not need them than need them than not have them. So the first things that I always make sure I have are my phone and my phone charger. Super important, it's just an essential that I have these. So the next thing isn't too much of an essential, it's just something that I quite like to have. It's just a little tote bag like this. And I like to use this to put my travelling clothes in after I take them off and put on the shoot clothes. I just like to have this so I don't lose anything or spend like half an hour looking for my underwear. It's just nice to have it all in a bag and it's all there and no one needs to look at it and it's just out the way. So the next thing that I like to bring are my own makeup wipes and makeup remover. If there's a makeup artist there, usually they will have makeup wipes, but because my skin is quite sensitive and dry, I don't like using their wipes. I just like having my own, and sometimes if there isn't a makeup artist and you end up doing your own makeup, you don't want to travel home wearing that makeup. Next, I like to bring some padding because my nipples are pierced. Sometimes there are dresses where I can't wear a bra with them, so I like to bring these just so I don't have like awkward piercing marks showing through. And then I also have these just in case an outfit needs a tiny bit more lift, or I'll like double these up. I just like to bring them just in case I need them. My next essential is just a tiny little box full of a bunch of different kinds of jewellery. I just like to take this to every single shoot just in case. It's got some necklaces. I kind of use this as a shoot jewellery box and then also just an everyday jewellery box. I just kind of keep this out. It's got some rings in it, it's got some bracelets and stuff, just in case something will work well with an outfit, and then it's just a tiny little box that I can pop into my suitcase. Another essential for me, but maybe not for you, is I always take my glasses and my contact lens case with solution in it, just in case something gets in my eye or I'm just having a bad contact lens day and I need to take them out, so I've got that and I'm not walking about blind. Next, I like to take all my makeup brushes and then some, just in case I need them. I've got maybe 15 little brushes in here, all different types, and I just like to take these. Next, I always take whatever nail polish I have on at the time. I usually just wear black nail polish to shoot, so I just bring this little thing of nail polish just in case something chips and my hands are in the shot, so I can just really quickly fix it and it's easy, and it means that the photographer doesn't need to Photoshop any chipped nails. I know a couple of guys that I work with that hate that, so I just like to bring this just in case. Next thing depends on the style of shoot, but if I'm going to be wearing stockings, I always bring extra pairs. This is 2 extra pairs stuffed in them. I just always bring them just in case something gets run in them, so I've got extras so that it's not a disaster. I also always bring deodorant just in case, you know, like what if you need it, you don't want to be like smelling bad at a shoot, that would be really gross, so I just always bring deodorant. In a similar vein, I also always bring chewing gum. This is just the Wrigley's Extra White Bubble Mint because I don't really like super minty things. I just like these, especially if I have a makeup artist there. I always get a little bit self-conscious that like, because their face is close to my face, I don't want to have bad breath. I always bring a little thing of Kirby grips just in case I need them. Usually I don't, but sometimes you do, you never know. I also always bring a little pair of scissors and then a little case. This has some safety pins, it has a needle, and it also has some black thread in it just in case something breaks. And then just to kind of secure it together, I've got a bauble, so that's kind of something else I bring, just like a little bauble in case I need it. I also always bring a little rat-tailed comb and some hairspray. Then I always bring a little disposable razor just in case I miss a bit on my leg or something, just so I can quickly fix it. I always bring some lip balm just because I hate dry lips. Then I like bringing this little case. This just has like a nail file and some tweezers and like nail clippers and stuff just in case I need anything like that. I always bring some hand sanitizer. I'm not one of these people that like constantly cleans their hands after they touch anything, but sometimes you end up touching some like gross stuff, like especially if I'm in like a dungeon or something. You know, I could end up touching stuff that is probably very clean, but you know, like you don't know what's been on there, so I just like to have it. And then I bring some false eyelash glue because, you know, important. Then I also bring some medical tape just in case I need to adhere anything to my body. Usually like pasties and stuff I quite like using this. Sometimes dressies don't quite fit right, so just pop some of this on and stick it on. It's quite good to have. I also bring my everyday makeup bag. It's just got my foundation, my beauty blender, some concealer, some powder, some mascara and some eyeliner. That's just kind of everything that I use every day. Then usually I bring more lipsticks than this, but I narrowed it down to 3 just to show you guys. I always try and bring a kind of nude colour, a kind of purpley black colour, and then also a kind of red colour. So this is the Urban Decay Mega Matte in Hex. This is the Revolution Salvation Velvet Lip Lacquer in Velvet Black Hearts. And then this is just the MUA Luxe Velvet Lip Lacquer in Harmony. And then the last things that I bring are a variety of palettes, some of which I use every day and some of which are kind of mainly just for photoshoot. So I've got 4 here. These are the 4 I usually use. I've got the Lunatic Cosmetics Lab Contour Palette. I love this palette so much. It does my contour, my blush, my highlight, and then I can use this white for some powder just in case I forget mine. So good. Then I've also got the Lunatic Cosmetics Lab Supernatural palette. Then in here I've got the colour that I use for my eyebrows, and then these are all colours that I use if I'm wanting to do a more kind of neutral look where it's mainly just the eyeliner that's the focus. So what I find I do is if I do crazy makeup during the shoot and then I take it off, I'll just use the colours in this palette to put some makeup back on for travelling back home. Then for more crazy stuff I've got this Bourjois Smoky palette, and on here it's got a bunch of really glittery colours. All of these pretty much have glitter in them, so they're not very everyday. And then the last palette I bring is this Revolution Salvation palette in Unicorns Unite. This palette's kind of pretty cool. It's got a bunch of different colours. I really like this brown for doing like an overall shadow. And it's got like some oranges and some really nice purples. I like using this kind of light round colour for in my waterline. So that's pretty much everything that I always try and take to photo shoots. Obviously if I'm doing like a really small shoot I won't bring all of this stuff, but if I'm doing a big shoot I'll always have everything here. I've kind of narrowed down everything that I usually need, and that's pretty much it. So those were my photo shoot essentials. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys again really soon. Bye bye!